Hi, and welcome along to the Bias Premier League show. He's not back yet, but he is there in the United States of America, New York, baby. Troopz.
But I'm not coming back.
How you feeling?
Coming back.
You're not coming back?
Nah.
Have you been having a good time?
Yeah, blood, I've been having fun, fam.
What you been up to?
Just doing bare filming with Barstool, blood. Like, the watch-along went well, like, apart from the result. You get me?
Was there a lot of fans there?
That came. Yeah, it was ram, fam. I can't even lie, blood. It was ram still.
And how did the fans feel after that result? Because I got to tell you, man, here, we were fans are heartbroken over here, man.
It was our fault, though, innit?
Huh?
It was our fault, though, innit?
It's your fault. It's your fault.
It's my fault, innit?
It's all your fault, man.
It's all my fault, innit? You get me? It's all my fault, innit?
It was terrible. It was terrible.
The fans were pissed. The fans were pissed, bro. Like,
what were they saying?
To wake up that early, you get me? Like, went into the bar, it was jumping, and then literally first minute, we think we're going to be 1-up, and then 30 seconds later, you're 1 down, blood. You understand? And it just sucks the life out of you, bro. Like, the American fans had enough as well, bro. Like, no one's really happy out here, fam. I'm not going to lie.
No, same sort of vibe like us.
Yeah, blood. Even like the Arteta news that's drifting over this side. Man ain't happy, bro. You get me? Like,
all right, we're gonna
put a tweet out, innit?
We're gonna touch on that in a minute.
Yeah.
First of all, let me just run through you know what? This week was I think this is the first time this happened, that neither of us got any of the results right. Yeah. We were both stupid enough to say that Arsenal were going to beat. Well, you said it'd be a draw. I said that we beat Man City.
You were stupid enough to say we were going to win.
You were stupid enough to say it was a draw. We got spanked 3-0, of course.
I couldn't really say we're going to lose, blood. You get me? So me saying a draw, that's really an L.
Yeah, and Wolves versus Spurs. I said it'd be a draw 2-2. You said it'd be 3-2 to Wolves. It was nearly a draw, but Tottenham scored in the last minute to get a win. Another win for Mourinho. And United versus Everton. You said 2-1, I said 2-0. That was a draw as well. Very impressive by Everton in that game as well. So, those were the results. Let's touch on our game. 3-0, a De Bruyne masterclass. You've got to say he was brilliant in the game. But, Troopz, the gulf between the two teams was frightening.
Even like it's not even the gulf, fam. It's just the levels of caring, bro. You understand? Of having pride in yourself as a man, as having passion for a club. How the fuck are you letting Fernandinho run from his own box, to the edge of the centre circle in our half, blood? No challenge. Back off FC, fam. You understand? But these men ain't got bums like Yan. You know, like Beyonce's got a back off, J-Lo's got a back off. These men ain't got no back off, but they're backing off, blood. Blood, this is what these men were doing. This is what they were doing. That's what they man there doing, blood. Just come true, fam. Just come true, innit? Roll true. You get me? Jesus, like, even Sane's injured, he would have ran through that fucking midfield, blood. You understand? Like, it was a joke, bro.
There was the one with when Guendouzi. I was like, bring him down, do something.
I don't know what's being said to them. I don't know if they're being told to press, but they're not confident enough in themselves to actually press. Like, the only man I saw with a bit of intensity, a bit of pride, a bit of passion was Martinelli, blood. Yeah. He was the only one. And I felt so sorry for him, bro. I felt sorry for him. I'm like, this kid's 19 years old. He's running his heart out. He's trying, you understand? And he's just getting nothing back. You understand? It's just him one, fam. And it's not good enough, bro. Like, 3-0 down, fam, after 35 minutes, bro.
And it could have been more if it weren't for Leno. Yeah, if it weren't for Leno pulling off a couple of great saves, it would have been more. It could have been 5-6.
I'm telling you, like, even the second half, blood, the way they were just coming through, man, it's like, it looked to me like City felt sorry for man. They were like, you know what, we're not even going to shoot. We're going to try and walk it in the net because we feel so sorry for you, man, that we know if we shoot, it's liable to go in. So let's just try and walk it in the net, like. Real talk, bro, because come on, fam, look at the second half. Look at the first half, we should have been about 6-0 down, blood. Yeah? We should have been 6-0 down, bro. I was in that bar, 11:30 in the morning, drunk as fuck. Yeah? 11:30 in the morning, I got man said, yo, bring the Henny. Brother, it was ridiculous, Robbie, blood. It was absolutely ridiculous. The midfield is an embarrassment. And Gilberto got it bang on, blood. And he said that midfield should feel like that. Gilberto said something, yeah. I can't get it bang on, but he said something like, them man, they shouldn't be able to look at themselves in the mirror this morning after that performance, blood. The midfielders. Because the way they let Phil Foden, yeah, that little youth, yeah, this little pickney, come on my ground, and you're bossing things. Am I a dickhead now, bro? Come on now, fam. You understand? It's embarrassing. Yeah. No Aguero, no Sane, no Mahrez on the bench, Bernardo Silva, no David Silva. And look what happened. Imagine if they had their whole thing. Their defence is like as bad as ours right now. You understand?
But we didn't put their defence under no pressure. People spoke about all week about the weak link is the defence. We didn't put the defence under no pressure at all. Apart from the first minute when, Martinelli was nearly through. We didn't put nothing in the whole game. But you know what? This has been coming for a long time because we've been saying it. There's other teams like Brighton and Palace and all these teams that have done the same to us. Southampton. The only difference is that if De Bruyne was playing for Southampton, that could have been about 5 as well.
Exactly.
What's going on with this team? Why is it so bad? And like you said, not even a manager in place. Now, the talk is at the moment that the new manager, it seems to be the bookie's favourite is going to be Arteta. There's these pictures of Vinay and the lawyer and that leaving his house at 1 a.m. in the morning. Now, those pictures have been circulating all around today. You said it already at the start of the show. You're not too infused about this. You're not infused about Arteta?
Nah, like when I first woke up, like obviously I never had my mornings all being them thing there. You get me? I just woke up, went on my Twitter, and the first thing I see is Mikel Arteta. Or is it Vinay and them man? They're seen at his yard. So like, you get me? Obviously, my first thing was I said, "The fuck is this shit, blood?" Like, I went mad on my Twitter, blood. Oh my God, blood. I felt like DT, fam, the way man were coming at me in my mentions, blood. Now I know what DT goes through, but I was like, Rafty, this is a bit mad, blood. What's going on here, fam? Like, I'm actually getting abused, like. Because, like, I'm not going to lie, like, I went a bit mad in it, but, like, what it is, yeah, is the position we're in now, yeah, I'm scared, bro.
Oh, he just froze.
Yeah? He has...
Sorry, you froze a minute.
You're back now, yeah? Back
Say
again,
you were saying you're scared.
Yeah, I'm scared because he's not a man. He hasn't had no jobs, bro.
Yeah.
He's had no work, fam. You understand? And we're putting him into this. We're in a big predicament now. You understand? We are in big trouble. If this goes wrong, I don't know what's gonna happen, blood. Relegation, like I've been saying, could really be on the cards, blood. If this goes wrong, because the where we are as a club. As a fan base, you need a man that's going to come in and unite this thing. You understand? You need a man that's got experience, a man that knows how to handle egos. You understand? Is he going to be able to come in and handle Ozil? What's he going to do with Ozil? My man's kicking off things and them thing there. You understand? How's he going to get Abba back on form? How's he going to do with Laka? You got Laka sitting on the bench in a big game. There's all these things going on. The contract situation. You understand? Man's contracts are running out. He ain't dealt with these kind of things. He's not coming into like it's all rosy, like when, say, for example, when Fergie left and they put that dickhead Moyes in. You understand? It's not like that where you're coming into an environment where it's positive. You understand? And that's why I fear, bro. That's why I'm scared. You understand? Because I don't want my club to get relegated, bro. This is fucking hurting me, blood. You understand?
It's not going to get relegated.
Bro, I'm scared, innit? But like I said, yeah, after that I woke up, I had my morning zubby, I kind of calmed down, I went back again to Twitter, and I said that, you know what? Like I said, I'm not happy, innit? I'm stating I'm not happy, bro. But I'll back it, innit? You understand? We have to support
if Mikel Arteta gets a job, we have to back him.
Yeah.
We have to get behind him.
But
we have to support him. You know what I mean? He should know what Arsenal's all about. He was a player at the club.
Captain.
Right? He was a captain. He wasn't the greatest player, but the greatest managers don't have to be the greatest players. Wenger wasn't a great player. You know what I mean? But he was a great manager. But I'm just looking on it, and I am a bit like you. I'm not inspired by it. I look on it and I say it looks like an easy thing for the club to do. And then I also look at it and say, well, if you're going to get Arteta in now, why didn't they have him in 2.5 weeks ago? Why has it taken all this time? We're a mess at the moment. There's just something seriously wrong at the club at the moment. But the one thing I did sort of read, and we don't know whether this is true or not, but apparently Arteta's saying he wants certain guarantees. And I'm hoping that those guarantees that he's asking for are on recruitment. Now, if he's already stating that and say, yo, listen, I ain't coming unless you guarantee me that I can go out and sort this defence out, go out and get the midfielders. I remember he used to be a ball-playing midfielder.
Exactly.
Better than what we got at the moment, by the way.
Facts.
If he's saying stuff like that and saying, yeah, I want guarantees of this, and we already have an idea of the sort of style he'll play, the fact that he's been with Guardiola, it could be a positive appointment. He's young. He could be one of these forward-thinking coaches. And then you look at it and you say, guys like, say, Ten Hag, who a lot of us have been saying, why don't we get that guy from Ajax? He's another guy who was under Guardiola and is now flourishing. So we don't know, you know what I mean? And all right, I know he's number 2, and like Claude was saying, you know, is it a number 2 that just puts the cones out, right? Which every time it is funny.
That's what I tweeted, blood. I
right?
think that kind of pissed people off.
Yeah, but then having said that, though, he's been part of a winning team. He's been part of a team that's been winning, that won everything last year. He might be able to bring that mentality of winning to Arsenal. So I know what you're saying. We all want this big name. We all want this Ancelotti's and Allegri's and people like that. But you never know. He could be a good appointment. But as I said, I'm still not giving props to the board, even if they do appoint him and it goes. Because why didn't they do it a couple of weeks ago when Emery went? Why was that not in place?
And let's remember, apparently, he was the first choice when Wenger did Goldblood.
He was the first choice. And we went with Emery, and again, you know, he might be thinking to himself, boy, you looked past me over the first time. But as I said, I'm hoping that thing, what he said about guarantees is true, and that those guarantees are for recruitment. Because at the moment, let's have it right, some of these players in this team ain't good enough. And there's a lot of players in the team, in my opinion now, that I think the time's up. Ozil has been a great player over the years, and I don't like to criticise this guy, but I think, Troopz, his time is up. I think he's the type of player. I think he's the type of player we need to be looking to move on. His attitude yesterday was a disgrace. I'm sorry, especially when we remember what he did in Baku, when we remember what happened to Xhaka. Remember, he didn't get the treatment that Xhaka got. He done the same thing, really, didn't he? Yeah. Apart from, all right, he didn't goad the crowd up and stuff like that and swear at the crowd, but the crowd was saying to him, "Get off! Come on, hurry up!" And he just strolled off.
He just strolled off, innit?
Like not a care in the world. And I'm like, his time's up. And then there's some other players in there, some of the defenders, I don't need to name out who they are. They're not good enough. And it showed yesterday that, and like, you know what? Mo said it in his interview yesterday. Forget that. Where was the fight? Where was the fight in that team? You know, the chips, the minimum requirement is we want to see. I only saw that when the youngsters came on in the second half. Martinelli, and when those youngsters came on in the second half, and also there were some moments from Aubameyang where he was trying to chase, trying to close down, but not enough fight. And it was embarrassing. It was embarrassing defeat.
That first goal, though, I kind of got a... You get me? I got a little problem with Abba on that first goal, blood, because he just allowed Fernandinho to come that deep, fam.
Yeah.
You understand? Didn't even put a foot in, like...
Yeah, it was a poor game by Aubameyang.
Kalasnak's on the fucking line, dodging fucking balls, blood. But when man are trying to rob Ozil, you understand? You're there, blood. Like, what's worse, blood? A shank or a fucking ball, blood? What's worse, blood? Getting licked in your head with a ball, or man putting a shank in you, bro? Like, what are you scared of? What? You're gonna lick your head? Oh my god! Oh my! Like, what are you ducking for, bro?
He was actually playing. He was actually not having a bad game, you know.
But come on, you can't be. You're on the goal line. How are you ducking on the goal line, blood? You understand?
Yeah.
How are you ducking on the goal line? Come on, man. Come on,
It was horrific. It was horrific.
It's a joke thing, blood. And then you see Talksport with their little tweet about Ozil. Oh, Ozil's match highlights, and they show him kicking the thing. But we're toxic. We're the ones that do all this shit. You see these little youths, Robbie, blood. They chat bare shit, blood. Oh, AFTV this, AFTV that. I even see on Sky Sports they talk about us now. They got all Chunks, Philly and their man on it, and my brother Harry, and they're asking their man, is AFTV toxic? And they're using me in the thumbnail. Are you mad, blood? Are you mad, blood? Why don't you get the man on your show and ask about us about our thing?
Yeah.
You understand? Because you're quick to use man for your thumbnail to get your little views up. You understand? So get man on your ting, blood. You get me? I'm calling you out, blood. I've had enough of this thing down, Robbie, blood. I've had enough of all these little media, man. I've had enough, blood.
I can see that going to New York has calmed you down.
Yeah, it's calm me down, blood. You understand? I went Harlem, baby. You understand? That Max B spirit is in me right now, baby. You know what I mean? Man was
Oh
on
no, he's going to come back all
140 in
militant
Lennox.
now.
Man was on 140 in Lennox. Man was in the real projects, yeah? Man was in the real projects, yeah?
He's going to
Watch
come
when I
back.
come back, blood.
He's
yeah?
coming back even worse now.
Watch
He's
when I
coming back
come
all
back,
militant.
blood. Yeah, bad thing, blood. Trust me, fam.
All right, listen. Some of the other games.
Oh, fuck,
some of the other games, yeah?
Yeah.
Tottenham.
Blood.
Last minute goal to beat Wolves.
This expressions guy, fam.
The Mourinho, man.
Life, he's loving this expression guy, loving life, blood. Man's calling him Trophy Mourinho, blood. You understand? He's expecting a trophy this season, blood. You can't lie, blood. They're looking, since he's gone in there, they got some serious fight now.
Look how they were proactive, though. Look at that. By the next morning, they had Mourinho in place. This is why fans and Arteta Mourinho.
Yeah, and then you see how Ancelotti.
I know we shouldn't be doing this, but
going to Everton now. Apparently, Ancelotti just landed in Liverpool to have Everton talks as well. Just now, apparently.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's Pete, bro.
Man United won, Everton won. Talking to Everton, Duncan Ferguson's doing a great job, and that's our next game.
Yeah, like,
that's our next game. You be back for that, yeah?
Yeah.
You might be better off staying out there, mate.
Yeah, unfortunately, blood. I might sell my ticket. You get me?
You might be better off staying there.
Anyone want an Everton spare? Hit me on Twitter.
He's got him going though, isn't he?
Bro, you could see the fight in there, blood. There is serious. I told you, like, these men are scared, fam. Like, he will grab a Wobie by the dreadlocks and fling his clout down the M6, blood. You understand? Big dog don't ramp, blood. You get me? Them man there don't ramp, bro. He's got them man there on 10 toes, fam.
And look at, what about Chelsea, man? Chelsea, another defeat for them at home.
Why VAR coming in for that though? The man was way on. Why VAR check though? The man was way on side, blood.
Yeah, but you know what? When I saw that Chelsea goal, yeah. So at the Bournemouth goal, at first I was like, that's miles offside.
Yeah.
And then you see the run. That's where, you know what? When you looked at that, that's when you look at it. You say VAR works.
Yeah.
Because to the naked eye, he looked like he was a mile offside, but he was onside. But again, what's that? 4 defeats out of the last 5 games for Lampard.
4 out of 5. Yeah. You know, like
the wheels are falling off there, innit?
Yeah.
You never know, when they come to our place, that might not be as hard a game as we thought.
That's what I'm saying. Because you have to remember that it's a very young team, innit?
Yeah.
Understand? And Premier League is very intense, blood. And
that's a bad defeat, though. At home to Bournemouth. That's
Chelsea
poor.
did well, though, you know. Chelsea had a lot of chances, blood. The Bournemouth
but
made some serious saves. But to lose
L.
that ball, they ain't been on form since Valencia away.
Yeah.
That's
Leicester won.
Started to...
Leicester won, Norwich won. Again, another shock.
Yeah, you see how Pookie's alive now.
Pookie.
You see, we go there and wake him up, the little shit. Now he's live and kicking, blood. You understand? Live and back again in full effect, blood. You get me? First time. I swear Vardy scored again, though. Like, this guy...
Well, actually, that goal didn't go to Vardy. It was given as an own goal.
Oh, is it?
And he would have He would have been, I think, on his way to that record. Yeah. And it was given, but it was actually an own goal because if you look at it, he was heading it back across goal, and the keeper pushed it in. So it was an own goal by Krul.
Yeah.
Liverpool. Now I don't know. You may not have watched this game because it was really early. It was on 12:30 kickoff, right? So it was that would be a ridiculous time for you.
Yeah, that's 7 a.m.
over there, right? But I'm telling you, Liverpool won the game 2-0, yeah, and it's a fantastic goal in there by Salah.
Yeah, that Salah goal was mad.
This guy Salah's an unbelievable
right foot
player.
As well, blood.
Yeah, unbelievable player. But Watford, if you watch the game, Troopz, Watford should have been out of sight. They had so many chances, easy chances, man. I was like, what happened to these man? It's like they've been paid.
You take the words out my mouth.
The chance that Sarr missed. Delafeo 2-1 on what they could have won that game by about, well, maybe not necessarily 1, but they should have scored at least 4 goals.
Yeah.
How they did, I mean, I could not believe it. It was
blood, when I see the ball, because I see the highlights of that one, innit? I didn't watch that. I see the highlights of that one, yeah, and I see the chances in the first half. I said to myself, brother, Delafeo's just whipping them in.
It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Them man in the middle doing bullshit, fam.
It was ridiculous, man.
Salah's goal was mad. But even I got a problem with that Mane thing. I don't think he was offside. What, his fucking arm? He can't score with his arm.
Yeah, but that's the problem at the moment, isn't it? That's the problem with this. On the one hand, the offside thing works well, but on the other hand, and that's where I think apparently they're thinking about changing it which they need to do this. I've been saying it all season, that when it's only marginal like that, they give the goal. Because we're ruling out too many good goals now.
Because he can't score with his arm.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be offside, blood.
Burnley won, Newcastle 0. Sheffield United keep rolling on. They won 2-0 against Aston Villa. Good performance by them.
You know what? Yeah, you know Callum's my boy, innit? I might just start going Sheffield United games. I swear down, blood. I might just call him and say, yo, Cal, send me a season ticket down here, blood. You hear me? Let me.
Southampton 0. Big result for West Ham. Southampton 0. West Ham 1. Mikel Antonio in that game, man, he was like a raging bull, man. He was just everywhere. He was.
Southampton were very unlucky. That one I watched live in the bar. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Ings had 2 disallowed.
Yeah.
He hit the post. He hit the bar. It was mad, bro. Like Southampton, like when I mean West Ham got life. Like I fully believe Kelechi was in that ground, with his stick behind that fucking Southampton goal, Some West Ham man paid him my money, blood. Paid for his train ticket, sent his clerk down there. Man was there during Saturday, because you know Arsenal's a Sunday thing. He's there like this. Hey, my brother, thou shalt not pass. Thou shalt not pass. Because when I'm saying, it must be a voodoo thing, dog. It must be a voodoo thing. Because I cannot believe how West Ham got out of there with 3 points, blood. And a clean sheet. I cannot believe it, blood. I can't believe it. But that man, that what's his name? That Raf man, the Southampton man. I think he's in trouble, blood.
Yeah, he's in trouble, man.
I think he's in trouble, blood.
He is in trouble. Time now to get into the ham roll of the week, right?
Yeah. You know what, True say you have the ham roll, blood. I'm going to let you have the privilege to name ham roll of the week. Blood.
Well, we all know already who it is. It's Arsenal.
Yeah,
facts. It's Arsenal yet again. I mean, we're winning this. We're winning this every week.
Yeah.
That performance yesterday was not good enough, right? We all know that Man City are a much better team than us. But where's the fight?
Yeah.
Where's the fight from these guys? There was not enough fight. It was a rubbish performance. You were lucky in America. I mean, I don't know what it was like in that, but all right, it might have been bad in the bar, but you can have a drink. Yeah. But we had to put up with that. You know what I mean?
You're cold.
Oh, man, it was cold. My leg was hurting me yesterday. It was horrible, man. And then...
back mash up again.
It was terrible, man. Ham roll of the week goes to the whole of the Arsenal team. You know what? Excluding the young players.
Apart from Martinelli.
Excluding Martinelli and the young players who came on in the second half.
Leno.
Like Saka and Leno. Leno, you're not getting a piece of this. Nor is Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe. Yeah, you guys are immune from it. Yeah, Willock, you guys are immune from it. Everybody else, bite a piece of this. Yeah, big piece. And you need to fix up before Everton, because if there's not enough fight, at Everton, we get turned over, because they are showing serious fight at the moment, Everton. So, well, listen, you'll be back when? When are you back?
I'm back Thursday morning.
Thursday morning.
So preview show, you'll have me, bro. So don't worry, blood.
Preview show, you're gonna be back in the building. What are you bringing me back, man?
What do you want?
What
you want?
You know, take a trip down Macy's, man. I'll see you down Madison Square. There's a Macy's just there, the biggest shop in the world, department store in the world. Go in there, man. Go up on the floors, the designer part. You see something for me?
I'll bring back Josh Kroenke. Because he lives in Manhattan. So I'll bring him back.
Yeah, go and look for him, man. Go and look for him and tell him to get over it now. Fast.
Yeah, we'll go find his ass.
This is a crisis over here. Tell him to send his dad over, man. This is a crisis at the moment. By the time you come back, we might have a new manager in place. As I said, the rumours are it might get announced Thursday. If it's Arteta, we're going to get behind him. We need somebody. Somebody needs to take charge of this sinking ship at the moment. And you never know. Arteta could shock all of us and become a brilliant manager. Let's see and let's hope. Troopz, thanks very much, all the way from New York City. He'll be back in the hot seat on Friday, when we'll be bringing you the last biased preview show before Christmas. And you know the other thing is, Troopz, right? I said it in one of the videos yesterday. I think it was when I was doing the player ratings. I said, you know what, this guy Troopz, they may say his IQ's low and that, but he's smart. When he said he'd run around Times Square in his boxer shorts, he knew there was no chance of that with this team. We will be back on Friday.
Back again.